grab a gamer. I'm Lauren.
This. Good job, Lauren.
Thanks.
All right. Hi, Clint. Hi, Ryder. Hi, Patty.
Hi.
And Scout's still here too.
I'm still here. Scout?
All right. So what do we do? Last we left off, we're doing a mini game.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out how to play this mini game. So press the space bar to stop the prainer while over the target to win. The prainer fail to land on the target and you will lose.
This doesn't sound like the narrator.
Yeah, it's not the narrator voice. For those of us, so we're back here. Olagger. We're trying to find love.
Olagger.
We're
specifically
or just survive.
We're trying to survive. We're trying to go for the spirit, but we're having a lot more luck with the wraith these days. So we'll see how it goes.
We're about to eat.
To achieve a perfect score. I try to do the voice and I mess myself up.
Yeah, we are trying to eat, as Patty stated.
To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Okay, ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that?
Oh, have him repeat it.
No, please don't.
Ready? Away we go. By the way, I loved your voice. Thank you. Slice.
Oh my god.
You're slicing the meat. Slice the
You gotta
meat.
slice of the meat.
Give me a second.
Sure, Scaria.
You gotta slice it.
Oh.
Not bad.
It was on there a little bit. Oh, let's go.
Perfect.
Oh, one more.
It's faster.
Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up.
Stop touching the cheat seat, please.
I'm sorry, I'm actively kicking your chair. Anytime.
Give me. Shut up! Don't ruin my concentration.
This is gonna be the rest of the playthrough. Just like watching this guy spin.
No, like time. I'm trying to slow time down with my mind right now.
It's working. I can see
think
it.
the target's shrinking.
Why don't you use your mind to push the button?
Shut up. It's your fault! You missed completely. No, it's faster!
You better hit it.
You got it. You got it.
Let me do it for you.
No, shut up! God damn it!
It's okay, you got it.
I have so many eyes on me!
No, don't be clicking. Nobody's watching.
Just like the bar.
I'm watching.
I'm looking directly at it. Sorry, I'm dying waiting for you. It's old age.
I can't do it! I'm frozen!
You push the button!
Shut up!
Just push it!
Not bad.
Okay.
Oh God! I'm going! I'm sweating. I'm literally sweating.
You have to get slices for everyone.
Literally the only game part of this whole game.
Not
bad. Okay, that was pretty good.
No, that's my line.
Oh, sorry.
That was pretty good, I guess. It took fucking forever. I like to see what you can do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb.
Dinner is finally served.
Finally.
Shut up.
For real.
Why is everyone ragging on me?
You remember when you just sit there and stare at the meat thing for a while? That was weird.
Man, fucking machetes aren't spinning like that when you're trying to use them. Okay. The sounds. Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, take it.
Oh my god, I'm sweating.
You do good.
Yeah.
The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up there behind them, are nasty.
Up there.
Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This isn't obviously hell. I mean...
Come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if it was just they tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit?
Okay, no, I'm Spirit, not you.
Spirit, I was ready for him to do it again. Why aren't you hungry?
The two best things about being dead is not having to eat.
That's only one thing.
Think about it, Lugger. Number 2 is number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking think.
Okay, shit.
One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. Do I like ghost poop? Like
I like pooping.
No.
Well, I kind of liked pooping too when I was alive, but now I'm not. You might have noticed I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in this spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my data track connects anymore. Like, it just followed this hole?
Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. They're not eating. They don't like that.
Was it eating?
Yeah. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them?
Just tell them you're dead.
I'm not hungry. Oh, look at that seagull!
Look at that seagull! Wow! You ever see a seagull that big? I haven't! That's incredible! Anyway, what were we talking about?
Smooth.
Yeah, that's good. Lame misdirect.
Yeah, she's right, Eleanor. Pretty lame. I mean, there's a pretty big sequel, though, but own who you are. Never compromise.
Didn't you wash up on the island with no memory of who you are and how you got here?
What if we're one of the killers?
Yes, you did. Poor thing.
How do you know?
You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal. And you've been standing in the sun.
Maybe we're the clown.
Maybe.
But the seagull. Uh-oh. He just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait. You haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out.
Oh, hey. It's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean.
Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it.
I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them.
Oh, we're not.
Because there are even more wrong paths. Many
Yeah.
of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse.
Oh, there are lose conditions, so...
Oh.
Yeah.
Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right?
For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth.
Vague. Mysterious. I gotta give it up to the ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling.
Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like.
Oh.
For the choices might be yours to make, but they're mine to reward.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I want to make
ominous
best
thing
friends
I've
with the
ever heard.
ocean right now.
You wake up to find Spirit holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth.
Don't you just love the ocean at night? I do. Are you alive? Staring out over the vast darkness of the ocean really validates the feeling inside me that we're all truly insignificant. And the only thing worth pursuing is revenge.
You really only need to do that for,
Yeah, I think-
like capitalized, where it's...
Yeah.
What do you know? It's my voice. I have to wonder, how can anyone believe anything else?
You look out into the darkness of night and ponder her question.
Well, it's a simple question. Stop pondering. How could they? How could anyone not feel small and alone in the face of such massive nothingness?
I feel like I talk like her sometimes.
Yeah, dramatic as shit.
You've always been alone. You found someone special.
It could be her. This is how you could get with her.
I don't know. I feel like that's gonna be just a dismissal of her, though, right?
Not if that someone. Not if it's like, hey, but I found someone special.
I don't think that's how the game works.
That's a lot of games do that.
You cannot feel small and alone in the face of such massive nothingness by always being alone.
trial run. I used to feel that way. Small, unimportant, alone. But lately,
See?
I'm not so sure.
See?
I've started to feel different. I've started to actually think that maybe this island is where I might meet someone special.
What did I tell
It
you?
might be the trapper.
You look at Spirit,
What?
who has turned from the ocean to look at you.
What?
I'm sorry. When Clint said trapper,
Are you okay? Just another thing
when Clint said trapper, I immediately forgot I just said Spirit, and I was like, but Trapper's not here. Oh my god.
Are you doing the meat spit thing again? Are you about to pass out?
I'm about to pass out in real life. You look at Spirit.
Yeah, you've been looking at me.
He was turned from the ocean to look at you while you speak on this topic she's so clearly passionate about. A friend, perhaps something more? I don't know. What is this island is planned? I don't know what this island is planned for me. I can't even read anymore.
You got it.
A friend? Friends are just cowards who seek comfort in numbers.
Ooh. See,
They're all killers.
she wants
I
us
had
to be
friends
lonely.
once, back before I was chopped up into a bunch of pieces by my father. Oh, I broke one rule of the etiquette just then. Friends aren't just for keeping me held together and floating in a cloud of rage. Burps. Ugh, I was so dumb, so busy trying to please everyone, be the perfect student, the perfect employee, the perfect daughter. I don't take care of myself, and now I'm all I've got. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just to like, because I've played some of this game. Yeah, so her dad was like one of those like Japanese salarymen who continue, like, you know, and you know how in Japan it's kind of like they work themselves to death a lot of times or go crazy. So her dad was one of those Japanese salarymen. He basically just snapped and killed his entire family. And she's that's the daughter, and she got her chance to have revenge on him by becoming a ghost-like thing.
Yeah, like a revenge spirit.
Yeah, a revenge spirit.
Thanks for telling me about my backstory.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Weird that you know, but worst of all, I got distracted from my true purpose, my destiny, the purpose that was sitting inside me my whole life. Okay, so this might sound a bit silly, but go with it.
Spirit looks around to see if there's anyone else on the beach. When she's convinced that it's only you two, she continues.
There's a dragon that lives inside me. Really cool dragon.
It's got fucking wings.
There's fire. It's pretty sweet. I've always known, but I've tried to ignore it. When I couldn't ignore it, I tried to push it down. I'm so stupid. Dragons are so strong. I'm not.
I was always thinking I'd probably get a van and paint the dragon on the side of it.
That would be cool, but why are you mocking me?
You're not stupid. That sounds badass.
No. Right? But no. Then I, chuck up. And now the dragon is pretty much a one-track revenge beast. But enough about me. What's inside of you, stranger? Huh? What's inside of me? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, nothing but darkness, no dragon, but a lot of fire?
Oh, pretty dope answers, both of you. Better pick.
Oh yeah, let's go with nothing but darkness. I'd kill to have a dragon. Maybe not the best choice of words. I mean, a dragon sounds awesome. Honestly, though, I don't feel like I've got anything inside of me at all. Just darkness. Never-ending darkness.
Answer. I see why you're in the race.
And here I thought Spirit was the biggest goth on the island until you arrived.
Perhaps I could light a torch.
Oh, she loves that.
She loves
and
it.
see through that darkness.
Oh, damn! Oh, damn! Sorry, I didn't mean to hit.
Elbowed me in the knee.
Well, maybe if you put your knee next to your body.
You know I'm chopped up.
Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hands, which they're waving in the air above their heads.
It's very important that we stick to the itinerary.
And attend each event as scheduled.
Playing sick for cute flirt points will not be a part of this event's evening's activities.
That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late.
What's hand they have?
Playing sick? No, I was just...
No time for excuses.
Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting, yes?
Real quick, is Dwight's hand all right?
No!
How do you
It's
how do you,
You know what I don't like?
what the
It's just
hell, Clint?
volleyball.
What was that?
This is almost like entirely unrelated, except for it's about hands. People
Oh,
people who have thumbs that like when they just naturally
Highwayman
like
the
thumb.
hitchhiker thumb.
yeah, they just fucking naturally bend backwards for no reason, and I find it disgusting. I look at it and I go, ugh!
That came out of nowhere.
Ryder.
I'm sorry. That's how I feel.
2022, man.
I was gonna pick up that hitchhiker, but did you see their thumb?
It was gross.
Go, 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 go. Wait, there's too many.
That was you.
No,
Once
I said
everyone is
too many.
gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement.
We're not going to blame anyone in particular.
But someone, and we're not gonna say who, so don't worry, you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule.
I think he's talking about you.
That means that we're behind on time for evening activities.
Is it talking about Olagar?
Yeah, I think he's talking about you, Ryder.
And we'll only have time for
very-
one person to share their special spooky nighttime story.
We could have more.
Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience.
You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who?
Well, great. We have to decide as a group. That never goes well.
Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss.
What's a muss?
Mess.
Voice trembling. You realize that, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think we're just talking about me, to be honest. I just don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out.
Quick, no, that was a good stutter, Ryder. That was good.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job.
Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie?
Seriously, where did you go? Seriously, this is never.
Wow!
He gone.
Oh, wait, you can turn invisible. That is kind of your thing. So, okay, never mind.
It's a different rate.
What? Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule even once? Okay, goodbye.
Damn it, Donald. If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. What? Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice.
Oh,
He doesn't know their
He
names.
doesn't know their names.
He calls.
Donald.
I was confusing myself.
We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about.
Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us.
I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time.
Confused you there for a second. Nobody.
I'm actually nobody now.
Oliver, who do you think should go? Damn it, that's a name.
Please, pick someone quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath.
Story.
It's a story time.
Who has the
Pick.
spookiest story?
Are you gonna?
Well, I mean, obviously, if we're going for a spirit one, we gotta
You
do
gotta
spirit.
go-
But
you gotta go
I
spirit.
do want to know all the other ones, though.
Yeah.
I choose you, Spirit.
Pokemon?
Spirit.
Whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be
good.
careful with the catchphrases.
Really? You want to hear from me?
Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire.
Don't let her talk you out of it. She's great with ghost stories.
Oh, jokes, huh?
I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing, even to me, and I literally pulled a guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands.
Talk about bullshit stories.
If everyone else is going to chit-chat, I guess I can just sit down and...
Huntress's eyes go red behind her mask, and both Trapper and Wraith take their seat. They know when it's worth fighting. When it's worth fighting and when it's not.
Aha! Well, I hate to break it to you, so I gotta clear my throat. But tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though. I was selected, and so I'm going to tell my story. Fuck you. I call it the prisoner's kiss.
You notice that Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn.
Wait, nobody offered you, or?
Huntress and Wraith.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but then I was like, but did nobody offer you?
Oh. Very nice.
Clever.
Well, are we eating popcorn or not? It was a dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood from an old wound. Detective Hada, that's a name, a celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator, was called to the scene of a strange occurrence unlike anything else she had ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds had begun to gather. A dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But now, could what? I don't even know my own story. Hold on, I wrote this down and it's got seawater on it. And how could anyone resist wanting to know more? Right there in the middle of a busy market had appeared a giant box. Strange, alien in its appearance, massive inside, if you know what I mean. And okay, no one knew how it got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? In such a busy area? How could someone like this just appear? A mystery. It was as if conjured by magic. But this was no illusion. The huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside.
Oh. Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face of each audience member. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element. Oh no!
Okay, stop!
She phases through things like the Flash.
What? I am a ghost.
Oh yeah.
Help me! Cried someone inside the box. There was a man, terrified, trapped, in prison. You could tell because of the way his voice screamed. His voice trembling. By now, it was as if every detective in the city was there, looking the strange structure up and down. Is this a saw bit? Inspecting it on every side. It doesn't make sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners or seams. It was completely solid and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. I don't know what happened. How do I do a man's voice as a girl's voice? I don't know what happened.
I'll just do my normal voice.
I woke up and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help. Cried the man as if pleading for his life.
Spirit's really good at impressing.
Thank
great,
you.
yeah.
No stranger to tense situations. Detective Hada confronted the man. She used her training to calm him and buy time for the other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety, as the night dragged on with no progression opening the box. I ran out of
she's
air.
crying.
I'm very sad about
cry.
this. It moved me by my own story.
Don't cry.
Stop poking me in the eye. And as the night grew longer, the seeping rain, pudding on the ground,
Pudding on the
delicious tapioca pudding.
seeping rain pudding on the ground.
I stand by it. The man inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic and in need of help. But Detective Hada was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her like it had never done before. Don't let me die in here, the man begged. Don't let me die alone.
Don't let me die with pudding.
There's pudding everywhere. I need a different... Stay calm.
No, that's Detective Hada.
I know.
You gotta do a Japanese male.
What? Is it a guy or... I thought it was a girl.
I thought
It's a girl.
Detective
I thought it was a
Hada
girl.
was
I thought it was yeah, shut up. It's my story. Stay calm. Shut to Detective Hada. You're not alone. I'm here. Hell, half the town is here. We're all in this together. We won't let this be the end of your story.
Wow.
Looking through the narrowest of passageways, Detective Hada watched her own reflection in the tear-filled eyes of the stranger. She has
pronouns.
Yeah. Together, they both wept in silence, and also slept their surroundings. They had to get all that pudding off the ground. At the hopelessness of the moment. Promise, asked the man. promise that I'm not alone with the pudding. Yeah, she promised.
Oh.
I do. I see a simple pledge. She felt an instant connection like she had never felt. Oh my God, these two are in love. I've never felt before. Sorry, I'm surprising myself with my own story. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she had worked so hard to free before. And so, when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hada. She knew he would return. He was stuck in a fucking box. Where is he going?
It's not like he's going anywhere.
And he did, pressing his lips up to the narrow slit in the horrible puzzle box. Repeating his question again, seemed flowing from his mouth, he asked, Promise I'm not alone. The slit was very small. He just pushed his lips to him. Yes, I promised. She promised.
This is hottie voice. Yes.
She smokes a lot. I do. And pressed her palm against the cold outside of the box. Without truly knowing why, the detective... You chose this story. Detective Hada leaned forward and put her own lips to the opening, letting her breath creep into the strange structure, allowing her warm breath to fill the man's.
Breath?
Lips. Do you not want them to kiss?
Not yet. I'm building tension. Warm lips on the small of the man's.
So the slit's big enough for them to kiss.
Yeah, just push the lips. So you need one lip to go through. It was a gentle kiss, kind of like this. Not quite like a what, but more just like a moment of compassion. A little bit confusion because he kind of wasn't expecting it. She could feel in this brief contact the beating of her heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in this soft touch. This voice makes me a little lightheaded. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I thought it was Hada. Thank you, said the man. No trace of fear remained in his voice, and he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. Get back, yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself to Detective Hada in the box, breaking the silence that would move the mouse.
Oh, sorry.
What do I say? Spoon. A cacophony of whirling gears and clicking latches, a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if unseen lever pulled, and the side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Hada gripped her flashlight tightly and pushed forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashing the pudding rainwater. Her heart racing, she swept more pudding, her light from the side to side.
You're ruining the story!
It's my story! And that's when her eyes landed on the man, or at least landed on what should have been him. Oh God, he was pudding.
It was just his lips.
In the corner of the box was a pile of pieces, like parts of a doll almost pulled apart, or perhaps that's just how Detective Hada had to think of him at the moment to survive. A collection of segmented limbs, pieces disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed in a neat pile. It's kind of nice. And atop that pile, a head, cold pale, eyes open, lips an icy blue. Ooh.
Spirit stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless, her lips blue. Tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. You're blown away by the story, and it's safe to say you're not alone. Everyone else is looking into the fire or up at the sky, anywhere but at Spirit.
It's pretty awkward now.
It was you who chose her. You who initiated this harrowing tale. So sad, so creepy, so sensual. She really went to great detail when it came to describing that kiss. I guess. I mean, it was alright.
There was the warm breath, followed by the warm
gentle.
lips.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I went like the whole and everything. You were there. You heard it.
Too much detail.
Okay, fair.
And now no one is sure to act. No. Dwight and Claudette are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. This game was supposed to be a lighthearted romp. Please, I said do something. Say nothing. Hug
Story,
her.
bro.
Cool story. Cool story.
I like
One of these answers will piss me off.
Here we go. You stand and without saying anything, approach Spirit, reaching your arms around her for a
Full of
hug.
glass.
The robe, hovering in the air, begins to wrap itself around you and squeeze you into her. It's kind of like being hugged back, but also like being tied up.
Nice.
It's certainly not what you expected. Instinctively, you pull yourself away, but it's an awkward moment, and you never fall over into the fire.
You nearly.
Oh, you nearly, sorry.
But you never do.
You never do. You didn't do it. Spirit says nothing and floats away without so much as a goodbye. You, meanwhile, realize everyone had just watched this truly strange interaction from the corners of their eyes. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore.
Make a lapping noise.
This is nice. Wait, really? This is nice? We just had a very awkward moment.
The ocean part's nice, man.
Yeah.
A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song.
Hey, baby, what's my voice? Hey, baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you?
He doesn't wait for an answer.
I know you've been here hearing from these guppies all day, but I want to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear.
All right, so look, this guy's a K-pop star.
Oh, no, I don't want to do any K-pop songs.
And you gotta sing while you read his lines.
How do I sing and do this voice?
No, don't.
Don't. I am the ultimate catch on this
do the
island.
voice.
Just read it, please.
I am the only catch on this island, the only lobster in this ocean of sardines. No,
Sardines.
no one can give you what I can.
Like sardine.
You just have to find me. I'm not here.
Stop talking about the sardines.
Please move on from the sardines. Come on, baby.
What?
I'm sorry.
not it
Sorry.
at all.
That's a later line. Come find me, baby.
Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Spirit approaches you.
You know, I was watching you while I told my story.
Oh.
You look kind of awkward the whole time. I can tell it was having an awkward effect on you.
Well, you didn't say that, but okay.
Was it the pudding? This fog that follows me around. I could feel you breathing heavily, taking me in.
Oh. You and I both absolutely flabbergasted at this piece of information.
Literally told me.
Legit. You learn something new every day, even when you're a narrator.
You're doing it again right now. You need to calm down. You should come to the hot tub with me.
That's how I calm down?
The hot
I don't know if
tub.
that's gonna
Dipping
work.
in hot tubs with the spirit, you've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her and offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk.
I still don't know what you want,
Which
dude.
one ocean?
Were you talking
Not
to
a
the
hot
ocean?
tub, it's the ocean.
Oh yeah, the ocean wants you to go into the ocean.
That hot tub.
You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it.
Fuck yeah, I
That's a
can.
pretty long distance. Yeah!
Wayne's in the bird.
Yeah, that shark
Yeah.
game is legit.
I just want to be totally clear. Even though that story bore some similarities to my life, it was not about me in any way, shape, or pudding. But symbolically, not metaphorically, not any other illically.
I believe you completely. Sure, you were cut into pieces in your life, and so was the person in the story.
A perfectly normal coincidence.
Sure, you're on this island, trapped, one might say, in a most puzzling place.
Okay. Also, a completely regular coincidence.
And sure, his lips were blue. Your lips are blue.
Hey, is that a seagull? Really? You'd call this blue?
I don't even have lips.
Right
How rude!
A tiny bottom lip.
Please stop poking my thin lips.
Searching for answers, hoping to find.
Range!
Okay, so the summary stop there, I guess.
I scared you. Coincidences.
Similarities. I just couldn't say it for some reason. Sorry, the coincidences.
Get this through your head. Whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins. Well, maybe it's coagulated by now, but no need to sweat the details. Regardless, I'm a descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years of training with bladed weapons preceded my entrance into this world. Do you know how many swords that is? It's a lot. I've got a fligger. The heat from the hot tub's getting to me. You've got to figure out that with my many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. The truth is, and I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go blabbing about it, I dreamt that story, like watching a movie in my sleep when I was just a little girl, years before my father sunk this blade into my skin.
I've done that. I've have dreams that kind of like play out like movies.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
You kiss a man in a slot?
Nope.
I've never been able to shake it.
That's a very adult story for a child to dream.
Do you believe me?
Of course.
Yeah. I know we just met, but yes, I do believe you. The way you told that story, it clearly came from someplace deep.
Fool!
Oh.
Who taught you to touch a stranger? You're going to get hurt if you don't learn to take better care of yourself. What are you pointing at?
There was a hat.
Oh.
Now you got me wondering, do I believe you if you believe her or not? And if I know everything, because trust me, I do know everything, don't I already know the answer to my own question about if I believe your answer to Spirit's question? Whoa.
Okay.
Ocean air got me tripping. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us both. What's important is that a certain corpsey cutie floating in a cloud of magical mist might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from her puzzle box. If you believe that she is damn it, got me going again. Fortunately, unfortunately, well, however you look at it, really. I mean, it's all a matter of perspective. Before you can follow this conundrum, sorry.
It's okay.
To what will, I'm so, it's always reading, to what will surely be mind-numbing circle of new questions. You find a certain someone standing before you with a fresh towel, ready to dry you off.
Sorry, kids.
But it's time for bed.
I might be the youngest one here, but I'm no kid. I do, however, love being wrapped in a fresh, clean towel. So, go ahead. My mother used to help me wash my hair when I was young. She'd comb out all the... Stop with the mouse! She'd comb out all the tangles and tie a ribbon around it before sending me on my way. I miss her.
Oh.
She's dead. I'm dead.
You watch as Spirit stares off into the distance, her hand gripping into a tight fist. She doesn't notice you're watching her at first. When she catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabs a towel from Dwight, and then pushes him and Claudette aside as she floats away. Off. Something. Whatever. You head off into the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Spirit's story about the prisoner in the puzzle box. If you manage to escape this place, you will leave with your life. Will you leave with your life? That was a question. Or has it already been taken from you? And it's just a matter of time until you make a gruesome discovery. Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight.
Ah!
We must apologize for the accommodations.
They don't look that bad.
Terrifying.
Ear to ear.
We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying.
They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire.
Okay.
Perhaps some music will put you at ease?
Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep.
What?
Wait, there was instructions there?
Get ready.
Don't
Let's
make
do it.
noise.
Wait, what?
Let's
Keep the
go.
volume to a minimum.
Ready?
It's gonna keep going up, and you're
Away
gonna
we go. As you relax and look at the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and
Don't
fix it.
turn it up.
What the
Oh,
frick?
it's more
Find
spinning.
a small number.
There's an 88 in the
Yeah, I
bottom
know.
left.
I'm trying
This
to,
is-
do I need to use a
These are
space bar?
channels,
I don't know.
though.
You could probably either do space or stop it, but
They
it's
are
the same.
channels.
These aren't. This
It's fine.
The loudest one.
Oh,
Let's see what's on this station.
just turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll read it.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to read out loud. Right.
I'm sorry. I was like,
Where's your voice?
I was so scared that I was about to
It's really intimidating.
freaking die. I was like, I just hit 102 and I was like,
Yeah, that was the station. It was the station.
I put my ace in my hand. I was
You went
just
from 102 to 0.
like, God. Okay. Spirit, are you around?
Always.
I was wondering if I could get a little company. Spirit tells you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless.
A restless spirit. I like to listen to flute music, dab on an electric, some essential oils, and steam my pores.
Really?
What? Even the dead like to relax.
I don't really have any of those things around.
Oh.
A comb!
Da-da-da-da.
Spirit reaches out and presents you with a unique item. It's a small comb carved from bamboo.
This wasn't related to any of the things she mentioned, though.
She said she likes to comb her hair.
Did she?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I guess you
I
can
don't
forward to
remember.
this. It was a gift from my mother. I will want it back though, and if you lose it, well, you know, kill her and all.
You'll get revenge on me?
Fuck yeah! It's the last thing I do.
I don't think I want it.
You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now, you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Bleh. And old.
The human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone knows that, even amnesiac video game protagonists.
True.
Well, guess what? Drink as much as you'd like. You'll never get to 100%. You hear me? Don't think I don't see what you're up to.
What are we up to?
Whoa.
Drinking all the water.
You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you.
It's the ocean.
Huntress is rifling through your pockets.
Oh, you're awake.
What the fuck?
I wasn't stealing from you, merely trying to get to know you better by seeing what sort of trinkets you keep close.
Okay.
I saw you with the spirit right before bedtime. Look, I'm not saying don't trust them, but, well, yes, I am saying that. Don't trust anyone I don't trust anyone I don't already have tied up. So I was making sure they didn't do anything fishy. And I was making sure you're not a soldier. Soldiers killed my father, you know. While I've got you, you should really consider spending some more time with me. I'm not scary.
You're not? You got a freaking axe like looming over me.
Actual blood on it.
Red eyes.
While robbing you.
Not at all. I'm just a lost girl on a big island. I've been watching you since you got here, you know. Not in a creepy way.
Huntress pauses for a long moment. Yeah, she does.
Nice.
Alright, in a charmingly creepy way. I've noticed how fun-loving you seem. If you spend some time with me tomorrow, maybe I'll take you to this special place I've found. It's all mine. None of the other killers have been able to find me there. It's quiet and isolated. Maybe I'll even show you how to make beef stroganoff.
That all sounds very enticing.
I'll let you get back to bed. It's been a long day.
Huntress places a gigantic hand oh my god, hand on your forehead, and your eyes flutter closed. Finally alone, for real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully, you're not poisoned. I don't know, I don't feel safe around her.
Well,
Like-
she's a killer.
Well, yeah, sure, but like I feel safer around Spirit because Spirit, I feel like we've become friends enough with her.
Yeah,
like,
she's not gonna just straight up murder you.
Yeah. Wait a second, where are we? This isn't. Oh, jeez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to camera.
Okay. Can you blame me for not getting along well with others? I mean, I haven't had a real conversation with anyone since I was a child. I take the fact that I haven't slaughtered the newcomer for their meat yet as a win. They look pretty tasty though, so who knows what'll happen tomorrow. Hey, Dwight, do we have tarragon on this island?
This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might have to just kill Dwight and feel anything again.
Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what will
Look at
happen.
the sleep of a freaking anime, like JoJo face.
Yeah.
I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself?
Always. Okay.
You know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay, these are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on a society that has used me and thrown me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help.
Still alive. We got the
Still
achievement still
alive.
alive.
Still alive.
You mean we could have died?
I guess so.
So,
That's scary.
You open your eyes.
but, so we're gonna have to call on this one.
Yeah.
And as I think I've discovered, this game is a lot longer than I was originally led to believe. So
we
will
might.
end
This
up-
might be the end. I think we got to like one of the end pass. You want to just?
We might be able to try it, but a thing I saw said it's a 3-day game, and we just finished day 1.
We've only finished.
Ooh, yeah, because we just now went to sleep.
It's a 3-day game.
It says it's a 3-day game.
I mean, I'm enjoying it so far,
Oh,
but
yeah,
like,
this is super fun.
but like,
It's true, but we might have to do a different
3
episode.
days.
Yeah, we'll end it here and then do another.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, say
Sounds
goodbye,
good.
everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Ugh.